Beats Planet.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? What's cracking lacking? Voch Lombardi, Peasky Weesky, the Doski Woskies first. You already know. Been a minute since I talked to y'all in stream form, you know. Like not literally 60 seconds or whatever, but felt like, I just gotta check in with y'all every now and then. I get so busy during draft season trying to do draft stuff. I gotta hold y'all down sometimes, you know what I mean? But I was taking a walk the other day. Actually, I was I was working out this morning, right? And I'm just gonna say this as a Cowboy fan. Let me go in the chat box first. See who's up in here. Truckee was good. Nick Applebites up in here. Hawk Kill, Cassandra, D-Town Text was good, man. Gary, OG Pat up in here. Kill 'em all. Drew's up in here. Okay, familiar faces in the chat. I can do that. Savage, what's up? Juan Wick, what's happening? All right, cool. So as a Cowboy fan, right? And I feel like I can say this. Like when people come after Cowboys fans, I feel the need to defend them because you can't talk shit about my family. You know what I'm saying? Quinn K says my first son was born yesterday. We got a new fan in the ranks. That's a blessing, bro. Salute. Everybody in the chat box, drop those clap emojis for my man Quinn Q. Had his first son yesterday. That's amazing. But I don't just let anybody just talk crazy about my fan base. Cowboys fan base, that is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm part of them. You know what I mean? You ain't allowed to just come up in the crib and talk shit about the fan base. Steelios. I think that's David Alexander. He just got 2 accounts. What's up, man? Deuce in a dub in the super chat. Hold it down. What's up, man? But I think, I'm allowed to talk about my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm allowed to talk about my Cowboy family. Everybody quick to say your business. What's going on in this house? Stay in here. Comprende? It's from a poet named Brad Jordan. We can discuss within the house. I need Cowboy fans to stop. Just to stop. I understand the off-season blues and we don't necessarily have football to talk about for real. But, man, if we ain't got football to talk about, go watch AAF. Go watch the damn Arizona Hot Shots or something if it's that bad for you. But everywhere I go, every step I take, every move I make, no matter everywhere I go, we're talking about who we is and who we ain't gonna pay. It make my ass itch when I read these comments sometimes, bro. I saw one cat say, hold on, because y'all be talking Voch like he don't be having proof. Like he don't be having proof of this. Hold on. There's one cat in this thread somewhere. He says, Byron Jones is trash. Let him go. Let's just save money on Byron Jones and get him up out the paint and move Anthony Brown back outside because he's better. Little goofy stuff like that. Little just go. It's on my Twitter. Go find it, right? But I remember as a Cowboy fan, us trading up to go get Mo Claiborne because we needed cornerback help. You know what I'm saying? Or we had Brandon Carr and paid him a lot of money, but we didn't really have just a real top tier shutdown guy. And we needed cornerback help, And I remember Cowboys fans saying, boy, I'll give anything. I'll give anything. Yeah, that's David Alexander. It's me. Dropped another dime. Different moniker. Salute to you, man. I have those as well. But I remember Cowboys fans saying, I'll give anything to have a top tier corner up in here, like a top 5 corner up in here, Boy, I remember when we couldn't get pass rush. We just couldn't get to the quarterback. Quarterbacks will have all day to throw on us. Shredding our little secondary that wasn't great. Boy, we'll give anything to have a good pass rusher up in here. Jerry Jones even went so far as to call him a war daddy, is what he called him. And that became the Cowboy fan word for top tier pass rusher. Oh, let's go get a war daddy. We need one. Let's go draft a war daddy, you know? Remember that time we had Tony Romo and he was getting all the stats? Tony was getting all the numbers. Remember Tony would go out there and have a little shootout with Peyton Manning, drop 5 touchdowns. And you remember? You remember that? Remember that? Unfair to Tone, he'll win the game, but we'll give the ball back to the offense. Say, Tone, save us again for the third time, Tone. But Tone will throw an interception at the end, and all of a sudden, you were saying Tony was trash, and you was like, man, all these numbers is good. Boy, all this downfield passing is, boy, his show is okay, but whoo, boy, it'd be nice to have some wins up in here. Woo, boy, it'd be nice to win a ball game in the fourth quarter. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? If we can win a ball game in the fourth. Oh, that's ooh. Remember that time we had Felix Jones and Tashard Choice? Marion Barber was getting old, you know. His knees was hurting. Man, we said, man, boy, Tony sure is throwing a bunch. Boy, I sure wish we had a top tier runner so we can run the ball with these. Then we go and get DeMarco Murray. He run over everybody. We let go of DeMarco Murray. Boy, so we got Darren McFadden, boy. When we going to get another running back up in here, Darren McFadden? I mean, Darren McFadden cool. I mean, Darren McFadden's all right, but man, it'd be nice to have a top-tier running back up in here. I mean, Brandon Carr is cool, but man, it'd be nice to have a top-tier cornerback up in here. We ain't got to worry about, Tony Romo's cool. Oh, Tony Romo's cool. But damn, I would like to have a winner. It'd be nice if we had a winner, you know? I'll tell you what, boy, Jeremy Mincy, you good. You cool, Jeremy Mincy. Oh, George Selvey. George Selvey. Boy, I love you, George Selvey. But man, it'd be nice if we can get a little more pass rush up in there. Boy, oh boy, now all of a sudden, y'all sure we wanna pay the War Daddy pass rusher? You know, it's a lot of money allocated to one position, you know. Damn, Byron Jones had 3 bad games. I don't know if that's top tier to me. Damn, Byron Jones. Byron Jones gave up a play against, who was that, like T.Y. Hilton? 1 versus Nelson Aguilar. 1 versus my man's in Tampa Bay. Who was my Deshaun Jackson? These fast guys, you know. He give up like 4 plays all season. 18 games. 4 big plays he gives them. And my man in Seattle. Tyler Lockett. Byron Jones gives up 6 big plays in 18 games. Now all of a sudden he ain't great. All of a sudden he don't need his money. I remember Vinny Testaverde and this thing trying to make this thing move. I remember Kellen Moore playing quarterback up in here. I remember Matt Castle playing quarterback up in here. Brandon Whedon playing quarterback up in here. Second most winning quarterback since he came in the league, only behind Tom Brady. You love to talk about the Patriots and what they doing. Hell, we got the next winning quarterback right behind them. Oh, they don't want to pay that kid. I'm actually hearing scenarios on the radio. I'm hearing these cats talk about, well, you know, what if we trade Dak for like a top 10 pick and you know, they ain't go draft the quarterback. We keep that money. Fam, what you gonna do with the money? What you gonna do with the money? Drake got a line for everything. Money coming, money going. Ain't like you can take it with you. You know? What? What's the point? What's the point of what's the point of us being frugal with money to get Tony Romo and Miles Austin and Jason Witten and Orlando Scandrick off of our dead money cap? To not spend, that's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to spend the money. Voch, Khalil Mack making too much money. Khalil Mack turned a top 10 defense to a top 3. Sorry. Apologize. Aaron Donald had 20 sacks this year by himself. That's what's supposed to happen. You pay the best players. That's what this is about. That's what it's about. That's what this is about. Let me pull this up. Because we really ain't paying nobody. Really. This is, show me the Cowboy list. No. Give me 30 seconds. Here we go. Fam, like, we ain't really paying nobody. When you look at the numbers from the people that we paying, you gonna go, damn, where the money? Where the money at? The money just sitting around waiting to be spent is where the money at. But it's cool. Young Voch got you. It's all good. Young Voch got you. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Tyron Smith got some coin. Okay, that's appropriate. Zach got some coin. Cool. Amari Cooper technically on a rookie deal still. Third highest player on this team. Okay. We'll re-sign him, give him another little boost. Travis getting some coin. Tyrone Crawford making $10 million a year. Sean Lee making 10. They probably going to do something with that. Lael making 10. You know, I'm trying to push Lael off a bridge. Zeke's up next. Byron's up next. The guys that we trying to pay soon are already the top percentage of guys that we paying anyway. You know? This is where it gets interesting, though. Van Der Esch making his little 2. Jeff Heath making his little 2. Malik making his little 2. Dak gonna get his bread. Don't worry about it. Anthony Brown making his little 2. Jalen making his 2. Connor 1.2. Cheeto 1.1. Randy under 1. Jordan under 1. Gallup under 1. This team can draft, can't they? Dorrance Armstrong under 800. Xavier Woods, your starting safety, under 700. Dalton under 700. Noah under 700. This team can draft, can't they? This team can draft a little bit, huh? This team can draft, huh? All those starters we naming. Antoine Woods under 6. That's interesting. You know? But you don't want to pay people for what this team drafts well. Sure, you can't keep everybody, but damn, you don't roll out the bed and forget how to draft one day. That's not how this works. Well, Voch, if you give all that money to these 5 people, your depth gonna be trash. No, because you draft your depth. Dorrance Armstrong, skirt. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me. Okay, let's start from the bottom up. Cedric Wilson is a depth player when he comes back. He'll be a depth wide receiver. We drafted him. Adam Redmond, he's a depth offensive lineman. You know? Mike White depth at quarterback. Not really count. Darius Jackson is depth. He left and came back, but we drafted him. Blake Jarwin. Noah Brown. Where do you think we got these guys from? We draft them. We're not paying them. We draft them. Dorrance Armstrong is your defensive end depth. Where he come from? 4th round. You drafted him. It was like yesterday. I was excited. He played in Kansas. Nobody else good in Kansas. Dorrance Armstrong come from there. There's this notion that if you pay your big boys, oh boy, the rest of the team gonna be boo-boo. That's the case with a lot of teams because a lot of teams can't draft. There go you starting corner making 1.1. These teams that we take example of, that we use for example, they can't draft. They can't. So where's this notion that when we pay our players, it's over with for guys like Dorrance Armstrong, or it's over with. Boy, how we gonna get guys like Michael? It's called redrafting. They have one every year, and the Cowboys been pretty damn good at it. You want to know why we don't sign free agency? Because we good at drafting. Oh, since we down memory lane, Cowboy fans, you remember when we refused to draft players? Remember we used to take our picks and trade them to get washed up players? Remember we used to do that? And boy, now we stopped doing that. All of a sudden, we don't want to draft no more. The draft ain't sexy enough for y'all. Which is crazy. We drafted him. We ain't draft that gangster Cooper, but we drafted him. Let's see, first round, Wisconsin. Third round, Boise State. Sean Lee was what? Second round, Penn State. Lael was undrafted, LSU. First round, Ohio State. First round, UConn. We ain't draft Allen Hurns. Third round, Baylor. First round, Michigan. First round, Boise State. Where the hell Jeff Heath went? Saginaw. Fifth round, Saginaw. Come on. For real? Third round, Nebraska. We drafted these children. Fourth round, Mississippi State. Where's the lack? What you mean where the depth gonna be? We draft all these people. Sixth round, Purdue. Fifth, sixth round, Purdue. Second round, Notre Dame. We drafted. These are our children. Second round, Texas. Second round, Colorado. Second round, Nebraska. Third round, Michigan. Third round, Colorado State. These are our children. So when we sign the big boys, we good. We'll just keep drafting gangsters because we good at it. We drafted Joe Thomas too. I thought Joe Thomas came from Green Bay. Pardon me. Well, my bad. You know what I'm saying? We're fine. Cut it out. Anyway. It's just we get so ungrateful when Earl Thomas comes up in the docket, you know? And I'm hearing all these talking heads talk about what, reasons we wouldn't sign Dak, or reasons we wouldn't sign Tank, or reasons we wouldn't sign Byron, but we'll run to go sign Earl, the 30-year-old. The 30-year-old. If it was my four guys and Earl, and I could only pick four guys, I would pick my four guys. I don't get it. We act like the player's gonna go bad if we don't use them. They don't go bad. They don't rot. As soon as we lose Anthony Brown and he leaves, boy, we've been drafted another nickel corner that's gonna come right in. We're gonna be fine. You know? The second Allen Hurns wants to leave or Cole Beasley wants to leave, boy, it's gonna be another receiver ready to step right up. His name is Cedric Wilson. In case, That's what it's for, y'all. That's what the draft is for. And they have one every year. John Donald, let me take time to address you, John Donald. I just want to talk to you when you're wrong here. Voch says, John Donald, he's talking to me. He says, if you would pick Jeff Heath over Earl, Voch, you tripping. John, is that what I said? Listen, John, listen. Escuchen, por favor. Listen. I said, if I had to pick out of my four guys, plus Earl Thomas, that's Dak, Zeke, that's Byron, and Tank. If it was my four guys that need money, and Earl Thomas being the fifth guy that need money, and I can only pick 4, I would pick my 4 guys. I would pay my quarterback, my running back, my edge player, my cornerback that I drafted. The 26-year-old defensive end, 26-year-old cornerback, 23-year-old quarterback. Are you serious? This ain't got nothing to do with Jeff Heath. This ain't got nothing to do with him. If you don't want Jeff Heath here, go draft the guy. And let me get this straight. I don't hate Earl Thomas, but I'm not going to sign Earl Thomas with some money that could be going to my young talent. That's all I'm saying. It's cool, John. We straight. I'm going to dap you up. We good. Let's take a look at our free agents this year. Let's just take a look at them. Probably going to draft a guy better than Earl Thomas. Thank you, Emmanuel. Have you seen Nazir Adderley? Have you seen Taylor Rapp? There's plenty of them. Deontay Thompson, there's plenty of them. DeMarcus Lawrence is sitting at the top of this list, y'all. I think it's clear DeMarcus gets his money. I think it's clear. You know? Tavon Austin. We paid him 7? I don't know. What is AAV? What is that? Okay, I hover over it, but y'all won't tell me what AAV. What is that? Annual something value? I don't know. Approximate annual value. Okay, that's probably what we would have to pay him if we keep him. That's just me guessing. We would have to pay DeMarcus 17. I mean, look, if I got to pay DeMarcus 17, cool. Pay DeMarcus 17. Tavon probably needs a low number. But if we can't pay Tavon, cool. Because we'll draft a Tavon. It's plenty Tavons in the damn draft this year. There's a cat from Georgia named Mecole Hardman. Plays just like Tavon. Y'all love Andy Isabella. He'll be there. Y'all love Penny Hart. He'll be there. It's plenty of them. If Cole Beasley ain't there, hey, I just named some guys that can come in and play slot receiver for us. You know what I mean? It's plenty of them. A.J. Brown will probably be there somewhere. It's plenty of them. Depending on what rounds you want to draft and all that. You know what I mean? It's plenty of them. What's up, Space Cowboy? AAV stands for average value. How much that player made that year. And, you know, I kind of thought that, but Tavon didn't make $7 million last year. I thought Tavon made a good cheap old number. If Tavon making 7, we need to take Tavon up out of here. Like I was saying, though, David Irvin, look, I would love to keep David Irvin, but I don't think David loves football. Damn, Tavon did make 7. Oh, we got to get Tavon up out of here. He making 7. Oh, we can get that money to somebody else. Tavon need a smooth $3 million, 2.5 or so. Damn. Okay, yeah. The Rams deal carried over. Cool. But David Irvin, like, it's plenty defensive tackles we can go draft. We're not going to be in a bind if we let David Irvin go. And I know a lot of people want to use that second round pick to go get D-line help, and that's fine, but we got starters on D-line. We got 3 techs here. Tyrone and Malik's here. If anything, you need depth. Cam Fleming trash. He can go. I'm trying to get offensive line help up in here anyway. The fullback leaving, the long snapper probably get re-signed. Okay, well, re-sign the long snapper. This is the problem here. Karan Reed and Dayton Jones and David Irvin are leaving. You know what I'm saying? I would imagine Dayton need a little, need that same amount of bread. If Dayton want to come back, there's a place for you, Dayton, but it need to be for close to that same amount of bread, Dayton. Same amount. Jeff Swain, Darian Thompson, we picked him up from the Giants in the middle of the season. He wasn't, he didn't play for us. And Rod Smith. There's nothing on this list that indicates, boy, we going to be stuck if we end up paying our big dogs. If we pay our four guys the money that they want / they deserve, honestly, oh, we just gonna be stuck at the tackle position. We're gonna be stuck at D line. We're gonna be stuck at Sam linebacker. No, we're not. No, we're not. Voch, would you draft Dexter Lawrence? I mean, it depends. Depends on who's on the board. Connor need to put some lead in his ass. Connor wasn't bad. Connor wasn't bad. But anyway, I came here to look at the big list of free agents, not necessarily to look at our free agents or to cuss people out about, free agency. I came to look at the big list and just kind of go down some names and just kind of, cross that road whenever, just. And if we see a name that makes sense to me, then we'll do that. It will take the rookie years to get on the level ET is now. I like the fact that we're a young team, but when some of our talent finally gets gears behind them, then they leave. Well, forever DC, I feel you, and that makes sense. Earl Thomas is a fantastic safety when he's healthy. He is a top-tier free safety when he's healthy, but there's a price tag that comes with that guy. And unfortunately, we have the franchise tag. I mean, not the we have salary cap. If salary cap didn't exist, go get Earl Thomas and sign all our guys. We good. I don't want to kick our guys off the bridge, our young 20-somethings off the bridge for the 30-year-old with an Achilles injury. See what I'm saying? That's my deal. If this was like Madden, where you can go to the settings and go down gameplay settings and turn the injuries off, then this wouldn't be a conversation. But you can't turn the injuries off, and we do have to go by the salary cap. You know what I mean? So I feel you. But build your team, though. Build your team. Jeff Heath ain't terrible. You just want to be better at that position, and I get it. You also want to be better at defensive tackle. I want to be better at offensive line, left guard in particular. Put Connor at right tackle. I ain't talking to him. I'm pushing Lael off the bridge. I got Connor at right tackle. Now we need to upgrade the left guard position. I ain't trying to push my guys off a bridge for the 30-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So if there's any goofy ass Cowboys that want to get Dak Prescott about the paint, these are your options. Nick Foles probably going to be a Jaguar by the time this thing comes back around. You heard it from Voch Lombardi first. Don't trip. Teddy Bridgewater's definitely gonna play free agency, but I don't know how I feel about Teddy as a starter over Dak Prescott. I know what Dak can do. I really don't know what Teddy can do. Hey, if you want Josh McCown and Tyrod Taylor up here, be my guest. Be my guest. Trey Lael? Nah, Lael probably just go. If it was up to me. In real life, I would love for Lael to play guard, but it's the reason why he hasn't yet. Either the coaches feel like he's not good at guard or he doesn't want to play guard. And if he don't want to play guard, then I'm making him compete with Connor Williams at tackling, which I think Connor will beat him out. Plus, Lael's owed $10 million next year, and he'll be a free agent. So, that's my thoughts on that. I'm hearing some people say goofy shit like sign Ryan Fitzpatrick and let go of Dak. Ugh. Come on, my guy. Matt Castle, he's still getting work out here. But Voch, we can go sign Robert Griffin III and we can. Nah. I would like to sign Mark Sanchez as a backup guy. That's actually a move I would do. Anyway, let's move on. Some people looking for a backup running back, for a second running back. If y'all want to get, Zeke got the paint. Well, let's see what running backs are out here, and we'll cross that road. When we get here. The phone line's open, by the way. I forgot to advertise the phone lines. My bad. Let me open up the OBS and advertise my phone lines. Let's see. How can I put my phone number on the screen? Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna put that up there too. For the inquisitive. Hey, if y'all want to call into the show, the number is 515-739-1285, access code 309104, just to kind of give your thoughts or whatever. I just want, if y'all got something to say, what if Dak Prescott wants $30 million? Do you sign him? Yes, because the quarterback position is different when it comes to money. Because I tell you what, if Dak Prescott won $30 million today, sign him. Pat gonna get 35. The salary cap gonna go up again. The quarterback after him gonna want 38. Salary cap gonna go up again. The quarterback after him gonna go 42. Next thing you know, Dak's like the 10th paid quarterback, and he's still whooping. Give Dak his 30. It's fine. I don't think Dak will ask for 30, but if Dak want 30, give him 30, because this league is trash when you ain't got a quarterback, dog. This team is, I don't care how talented your team is. Kellen Moore had a talented team. Matt Castle had a talented team. Brandon Weeden had a talented team, but damn it, they was trash. Boy, were they trash when your quarterback is trash. So if Dak won his money, give him his money, because we know that we know that we can win with him. But Voch, if you give Dak 30, what we gonna pay everybody else? Get drafted. The hell wrong with y'all? Space Cowboy, what's up, man?
Listen, man, we need to get rid of Dak and sign Nick Foles for 30. No, I'm playing, brother.
That's what they say. That's what they say, bro. I ain't having it. I'm not having it. These Cowboys fans come up with all these little Madden scenarios, but no, it ain't gonna happen, my man. What you got?
Oh man, I mean, to be honest with you, and I know this actually doesn't sound crazy. I wouldn't be shocked if Dak got a deal with 150 plus million, and hear me out, right?
Sure.
If he signs for something around 29 million a year,
sure,
28 million a year for like 6-7 years, that's a lot of money right there.
Sure. But that's fine.
So,
because the number gonna go up at some point.
I don't mind. I want to win.
Because look, peep this out. I remember when Tony first got paid, and people like, are y'all effing crazy? Then after 3 years, Tony Romo, like the number went up so high, we got Tony for a bargain. We got Tony for cheap. You know what I'm saying? The same thing is gonna happen here. The quarterback position is different, man. You pay your quarterback. Yeah,
absolutely.
If Tank won 30, that's different. You got to get Tank about the paint for 30. Now, come on, Tank. You can't have 30. But if Dak won 30, your quarterback, give him what the market says. And if the market says 30, give him 30. But in real life, it's going to be about 25, 26, 27. And the Cowboys, and the Cowboys going to have a little button they can press. They can get all that money off the salary cap. So, let them work. Let them work, man.
No, yeah, my thing is like, it's always the analogy. I know it's comparing two different things, working in the office and playing, football.
Sure.
But if your boss came up to you and said, well, you see, the company, we're trying to have a bunch of other people come in, even though you're the best guy for the job, could you mind taking a little bit less money? It's like, obviously, there's the people that are like, yeah, sure, why not? But internally, you're like, nah, I want to get my due. Are you kidding me? I did all this for the company, and you're going to try and lowball me?
I'm quitting and making a YouTube page. You ain't going to see me up in there. Cowboys fans get a bit ungrateful, and luckily, our front office don't listen, man. A lot of people don't have faith in the front office. As long as Jerry Jones up here, we ain't going to... Look, man, we've made some fantastic front office moves in the past 6 or 7 years, fam. I'll say 5 to 6 years. I'll say for sure. There's no need to get up in arms about that type, that kind of stuff.
Let me ask you this, Voch. Outside of Morris Claiborne, when was the last time the Cowboys had a bad first-round pick?
Taco don't count.
Yeah. I don't count him either.
Taco don't count. But it's been a while, fam.
Like, see, it's hard.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Damn.
and that's the point.
That's
why I trust.
Let me look that shit up. Let me look that shit up. Let me Google this. Go ahead. Go ahead and talk while I Google this. Go ahead.
No, well, my thing is this, right? The last time the Cowboys could say they had a horrible draft, Jesus, probably 2008. You could say maybe 2012, but geez, that's a lot. Like, you see, it's kind of hard because, see, like with some of these other teams, you can be like, oh, that was a bad draft. I remember that year. for the
But,
Cowboys, it's
but,
kind of hard. You know
but
what I mean?
before I hit this button, I want to guess and say it was like Bobby Carpenter or something. Before I hit the
Yeah,
button, I want to guess and say Bobby Carpenter. That's my guess.
that's my guess too.
They only got till 2017. That's right. Okay, here we go. So Zach Martin, Travis
let's see.
Frederick, Terrence Mill, Dez Bryant. We didn't even have a first round pick when we got Jason Williams and Victor Felix Jones and Mike Jenkins. Okay. Anthony Spencer. Anthony Spencer was cool. Bobby Carpenter, sure. I would say Felix Jones is not a first round pick. So I would say Felix Jones. But he did play for us. Felix Jones did actually get his little time in or whatever. So I ain't mad at that. So yeah, Bobby Carpenter. Yeah. Good job, Voch.
Yeah, and I mean, like, so what is that? 06, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, like, that's Jesus. Now I gotta like what, like 12, 13 years
True.
since we've had like a legitimate horrible first round pick.
How old are you, man?
I'm 20.
We haven't really seen bad picks. I'm 26, but we haven't really seen bad picks in our, in our grown Cowboys tenure or whatever. We haven't seen bad picks, and Cowboys fans love to come out and say we've been trash for the past 25, 20 years. Well, that's if you count it in that way. Look at your organization the past 5 or 6 or 10. We've been pretty okay the past 5 or 6 or 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to say, yeah, like, let's see, last 5 years you had, what, 12 and 4, Jesus, I gotta remember, 12 and 4, you had the 8 and 8, you had the 12 and 4, you had the 4 and 12, which I put an asterisk on that because everyone got hurt and it was just horrible.
Sure.
13 and 3, you got 9 and 7, and then you had 10 and 6. That's not bad.
And the 9 and 7 year was when the Zeke got hold or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The league just kind of holds Zeke. So if the league didn't hold Zeke, that's what, 4 years in a row playoff teams? I think that's pretty good, man.
Probably.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, so I mean, like, that ain't, that's not bad. I mean, and you got to think about it too, how young this team is. You look at a team like the Rams, right? They did a great job last year, don't get me wrong.
Sure.
They didn't win at all. But that's the problem when you build a team through free agency, because guess what? You have all these contracts coming up, sure. And now you're like, oh, crap, now I got to pay all these players. And the Rams haven't been known for drafting well consistently. You look at the Patriots, the reason why they're still in it, they draft well and they utilize their talent well. Cowboys could be in that same boat. Obviously some things just don't go our way, and that's okay. But, you look at the NFC, there has not been a team that has really stood out. Out in this entire decade, only one team has repeated as an NFC champion, and that was the Seahawks. It's been a different team every single year except for that, team, right? So, to be honest with you, for all I know, the Cowboys can do something, or some random team comes in next year and does something.
Nah, it's gonna be the Cowboys. We're going to the Super Bowl, fam.
It's gonna be the Cowboys all day.
We're going to the Super Bowl now. That's all you got? You good?
I mean, the one thing I'll say is that if the Cowboys are looking in the free agent market, the one thing I'm going to say, sign your players first,
sure.
Then we'll start looking out and see those players, man. I know a lot of us want to be like, let's go get the Earl Thomases, the Landon Collinses, whoever. But at the end of the day, if we don't keep the players that we know work well in our system,
sure.
And have developed and can help other rookies come in and develop as well, we're going to have some issues, man. That's why you got to pay Tank. You got to pay Dak. You got to pay all these players before they end up saying, you know what, I'm getting lowballed by this organization. I'm going to go play for someone else.
Sure.
And now you're back at square one.
Sure.
So if I'm the Cowboys, pay your players first, which I think they'll do. I won't be shocked, and I think a lot of you guys watching, don't be shocked if the Cowboys don't go out there and get all the flashy free agents, because they're known not to do that. You know why? Because they pay the players that are in their organization first. You know why? To keep them happy, and guess what? They're talented players. So that's pretty much it, man. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, man. Doski Woski.
Not a problem.
That's Space Cowboy, man. He's one of these young Cowboy savants, and I appreciate him because he's very logical. He takes all the emotion out. One day when I'm an old man, I'm gonna pass the torch to him and let him go fuss with y'all. When I don't have the energy to fuss no more, I'm going to send him out in the streets and let him fuss with y'all on social media. God, Kelly Rowland is beautiful. Facts, Greg. Facts. Let's see. Let's take a look at running back. Latavius Murray, Mark Ingram, Marshawn Lynch, Bilal Powell, Corey Grant. Yeah, let's draft the let's draft the running back. You know, Spencer Ware quiz, right? Yeah, let's just draft a guy. Let's just draft a second running back. I want like a big package deal when it comes with a running back. Comes to a running back. I want a running back that can play receiver, kick return, and punt return for me. That's what I want, man. Let's take a look at receiver first for shits and giggles. Then we're gonna get into this conversation here because I see my wife Nene. Hey, man, everybody, please, man, just clap it up for Nene in the chat box, man. Drop those clap hand emojis in the chat box for Nene. You see how civil my chat box is? You see how troll free my damn chat box is? That's Nene doing that, man. Nene up here cleaning this little mess up. Nene keeping all the riffraff up out of here, blocking from the channel. Please, just clap it up for her, please, man. She don't ask for much. She don't ask. Just clap it up for her. Just please, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's see what we got up here. Back to work. So I have been hearing wide receiver conversations about what we're gonna do in the slot. Right. First of all, let me say this: the Cowboys were right. The fact that we didn't throw a draft pick at Demaryius Thomas because not only did he get hurt, but he ended up on another team. I hope he ends up healthy. And the whole Golden Tate thing. The Eagles gave up a third for him, and he ain't even on the damn team no more. So trust your damn team, dog. But Randall Cobb, they probably won't sign him back. I don't know. He's 30. We'll see. He might be another team. Dante Moncrief, Garcon, Tavon Austin. Yeah, we know about Tavon Austin. I didn't know Golden Tate was 31. Huh? He played 15 games, 600 snaps, 74 receptions. That's Cole Beasley numbers. That's Cole Beasley numbers, dog. You only had 10 more catches than Cole Beasley. That's crazy, bro. But you had 2 fumbles, though. That's bad business. But Golden Tate can kick return and punt return, kicking game type stuff. So we might need that. John Brown's interesting if you want a guy that can just run past people. These bigger name people, I don't expect us to go for any bigger name people. Like, see guys like Cordero Patterson that the Patriots ain't gonna pay. Cordero Patterson come in, catch the ball for you, kick return, punt return. I'm with that, Chris Hogan, he's 30, but But this is my pick though. If y'all watch my video, I said go get the young boy Adam Humphries. First of all, he's 26. Got a little more juice than Bees. Bees probably a better route runner because he's been playing a bit longer. But, like I said, Adam Humphries got a little more juice. You know what I'm saying? Bees flat out 30 right now. But Adam is a smooth 26. You bring him in. He probably won't cost you a lot of money. He made like 2 in Tampa Bay. Turn that number to turn it to 3 or 4. I don't know. Leave it at 2. Whatever. Who cares? But Adam Humphries is definitely a guy I wouldn't mind having on my damn team. Secure hands type of dude. I like it. But these guys talking about, yo, Voch, what about Martavis Bryant? No, not Martavis Bryant. No, not David. No, not David. No, not Darius Hay. Voch, what about Darius Bryant? No, Darius Bryant. No, not Darius Bryant. DeAnthony Thompson might be DeAnthony Thomas might be interesting. I'm thinking small name guys. Y'all know how Dallas do, man. We not gonna go for the big name people that want the money. We go small name people. Chris Conley can run. I remember watching film on him in Georgia, I believe. Chris Conley can run. Interesting. We'll see. But this is my big thing, right? This is my big thing, right? Let's go to offensive line. We'll come back to tight end. Don't worry about tight end. We'll be right back. Let's go to offensive line. I was talking to my man Foots the King. I'm trying to draft the offensive lineman at 58. I'm trying to move Connor Williams to right tackle, kick Lael Collins off a bridge. pardon me, if La'el Collins don't want to play left guard, then we kick his ass off a bridge, right? But Dak Prescott was the second most sacked quarterback in the league. 58 of them, I believe, you know. Scroll down just a little bit. Scroll down. Where my guy at? Where my guy? There you go, right there. There you go. Right there. That's the name I want right there. From the damn LA Rams, give me Roger Saffold. That's the guy I want. You give me Roger Saffold, I'll let y'all draft whatever the hell y'all want to draft. Foots the King want to go safety, damn it, I'll let you get a safety. Cowboys fans, y'all want a second round tight end off? I'll let y'all get a second round. Go get your damn tight end. Go get him. If you can ease my mind about offensive line and give me Roger Saffold at left guard, boy. Roger Saffold made like $6 million last year or something like that. About $6 million, I want to say. La'el's making $9 million this year. Let's kick La'el Collins off the bridge and bring in Roger Saffold. Now, the first problem here is we need LA not to re-sign him. That's the first deal. I need LA not to re-sign Roger Saffold, but boy, that's my pick right here. You put that damn dude at left guard, you bring in Travis Frederick back at center. You maybe get you a depth guy in there just in case something goes wrong. Joe Looney will be fine. Zach at guard. Connor Williams at right tackle. Boy, you got action. Boy, you got action. Let's see. He made 7.9 last year. I'll take it. I'll take it every day of the week. Oh, that's the cap hit. My bad. That's the cap hit. His base was 5.3. Pardon me. Look, let's get his mauling ass up in here somewhere. His mauling, good moving ass up in here and put him right between Travis and Tyron. And let's give Zeke another one of them Lamborghinis to run behind, man. Let's give Dak some more time, bro. If y'all don't feel comfortable about Dak's pocket presence, bolster the pocket. Bolster the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Voch, if they don't re-sign him, who is next on your short list and O-line free agency? I don't know, draft a guy. Because I'm really not on board with signing free agents, right? I'm not really free agent guy. I believe in the Dallas Cowboys processes of doing things. Go draft a kid. That's my thoughts. So if we can't have him, man, there's a kid in Mississippi State named Elgin Jenkins. Boy, there's a kid from Boston College named Chris Lindstrom. There's a kid from Oklahoma named Ben Powers. Another kid from Oklahoma, Drew Samia. If we can find a way to make weed fall out of Cody Ford's pocket and he somehow falls and we trade up to go get him, let's go get Cody Ford. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Options. Brandon, what's up, man?
What's happening, Voch, man?
Coolin', bro.
Man, I'm listening to all that you're saying, man.
Do I sound angry?
I'm going to camp. No, not at all.
Okay,
man.
Cool.
You've been logical.
Okay, my bad.
I'm going to camp I don't want to sign Earl Thomas.
There you go.
Like after we sign the big four guys who trying to get paid, Dak, Zeke, D-Law, and Cooper, they projecting us to have around $12 million in cap space left. Now we can use all that to go get an Earl, or we can go and get
Roger
2
Saffold.
or 3 just space filler guys who can be depth.
Let's go get Roger Saffold. Let's get Roger Saffold to put him at left guard, please. Oh, please take that 12 million.
Yeah. Please. Like I want a free agent D tackle if we gonna get anybody just for depth.
Sure.
Like Darius Phelan from the Chargers.
Sure.
Dude's only 26, man, and he big, built like a brick.
Sure.
Or we can go and draft guys. Collier, Lindstrom, dudes who look great at the Senior Bowl practices.
Plenty of them. It's plenty of them.
So, and it's plenty of options. So I don't think that Earl Thomas is the one that we should go blowing our whole load of free agent money on. Like, of course, after signing that guys, I feel like there's so many other options.
True. Totally agree. If you look at where we're at with D tackle, like you were saying, we losing 3 guys in free agency. You know, we losing Irvin,
Exactly.
losing Karan Reed, we losing Dayton Jones. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna have to fill those guys up somewhere. So sure, draft a guy. Bring in some cheap guys. I just pulled up the D line list here. And Dominican Sue at the top. See, we're gonna miss out on Sue and Legit and Sheldon Richardson, all those guys. But when we get to the bottom, you know what I mean? Like Danny Shelton, 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? Plug his big ass up at one tech. You know, Malcolm Brown from the Patriots, formerly a Texas guy. You know, Dominique Easley, 26 with the. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. I feel you.
Brent Urban.
Sure.
He great as a run defender.
Sure.
Christian Covington gonna be a free agent.
Sure.
And he's only 25. He not turning 26 till like late in the year, like October, November.
Sure. Keep going. Shit, I'm with
and I
you.
think that Dallas is really gonna keep Dayton Jones just because he got hurt. So they didn't know what they were gonna get out of him. And he's huge, like 6'5", 290.
I think he can play. So if we can get him back for cheap, I'm with it.
Yeah, definitely. Karan Reed, I think, out the window though.
Yeah, he gone, man. And people that say, they want new tackles up in here. I don't think we need brand new tackles. I just think that when Antoine Woods comes off the field, we need somebody just as good or better to come in and rotate with him. Karan Reed, he was on the field too much. He just wasn't good enough for me. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
That's my thoughts.
So it's tough. I mean, that's how situations go with the cap, man. Bodies in, bodies out. You just got to find the right rotational guys that can replace the guys that we're losing.
Sure. Totally agree. That's all you got, Brand?
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks for the call, man. You have great insight.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Yep. Now, seeing Dominican Sue costs $14 million. He's 32 damn years old. Come on now. Come on, my guy. What are we doing? Come on. What are we doing? I saw my wife Nene said something. She was in the chat box. She was talking about Cody Ford. Like, boy, we're gonna need a lot more than weed falling out of his pocket to get Cody Ford. Oh, she right. Oh, she's smarter than me. That's a lot that would have to happen for us to be lucky enough to get Cody Ford. You damn right, boy. That's my wife, Nene. Ain't she impressive? Ain't she precious? Ain't she fantastic? Anyway. But yeah, man. A lot of 30-year-olds up in here, but I don't think Cowboys are beneath getting 30-year-olds, as long as they don't cost a lot of money. Mario Edwards, Ohio State Mario Edwards, he a free agent. And another thing too with these guys, right? Now, look, Kerry Wynn from the Giants, so I know he could play. I watched his ass play. Something else, too, about D-line, though. You got to think about who we got coaching. Like, we got Pawpaw Rod Marinelli. We got a level 80 wizard up in here. You know what I'm saying? A wizard in the damn destruction arts. Pawpaw take one of these regular cats and turn them into gangsters. Come on. Let's take a look at safety. Then we'll wrap this thing up and get up out of here. We'll wrap this thing up. Take a look at safety. I know y'all up here talking about this cat here. This cat from the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, where the weed is legal. I know y'all talking about this cat up here. 10 mil, man. Goddamn, Carl Lewis. $10 million. Boy, if we can get you for cheaper, I'd be so happy. I'll be so much happy if we can get you for cheap. Tyrann Mathieu, I ain't trying to spend money on Tyrann Mathieu like that. I think the Cowboys have an advantage in this way that both our safeties we have now can play free and strong, So if we bring in, damn, Clinton Dix, he was just on the Redskins, weren't you? Let's see, 92 tackles, 3 interceptions. Okay. Forced fumble. What y'all think about Clinton Dix? You want to bring him up in here? I don't know. He's a free agent because of that damn number right there. Because he just ran out of his rookie contract and people don't want to pay him. That's what that is. But we'll see. We'll see what old Washington does. Trey Boston. He was a big name for whatever reason. Now we ain't got a trade to get Trey Boston. Now we can just get a Trey Boston. And if he don't play good, just kick his ass out. See what I'm saying? Oh, J.J. Wilcox. Y'all like J.J. Nah. Nah, get J.J. Wilcox up out of here, man. But basically what I'm seeing from safety, because there's not a lot of great ones in the league anyway. What I'm saying from safety is that if you ain't dropping 11.2 on LaMarcus Joyner, or dropping a dime on Earl Thomas, or a 7 on Tyrann Mathieu, the rest of these guys, you know what I'm saying? Reggie Nelson still dragging himself along. He 50 years old and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think the move is to draft the guy. That's just my opinion. If we can get a solid safety in the draft, I'm trying to go get him. You know? Cleveland Browns said Landon. I ain't trying to Landon Collins. Because Landon Collins trying to get his first check. Landon is down here. And he's not a free safety. He is a strong safety. Landon out here trying to get his first check. And he going to want that check to look similar to LaMarcus and Earl Thomas's checks. And I'm not trying to pay a LaMarcus or Earl Thomas check to Landon Collins. Not going to be able to do it. Why didn't it work out in New York? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't it work out there? Let me draft a guy. Let me get one of these young cats in here. Let him just run around, pair him up with Xavier Woods. Let him fly. Let him fly. And don't even look back, man. That's my whole thing, man. Hey, Miss Jackie. I was just about to wrap this show up, Miss Jackie. Boy, you missed it. I came here and fussed at people. Screaming at people that don't want to pay my quarterback, that don't want to pay my running back, that don't want to pay my defensive end or my cornerback. Like, what's the point of go drafting good players and not signing them once we get them and they're, like, great? You know what I'm saying, Miss Jackie? That's what I'm saying. And I know Miss Jackie love our players. I love them, too. And I ain't just going to let them go because I can get some chump-ass Kyler Murray for cheap for 4 years or some chump-ass Drew Lock for cheap for 5 years. I got a winner in Dak Prescott, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I got a known commodity in Zeke Elliott, and I'm gonna keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Byron Jones is fantastic. I'm gonna keep him that way. D-Law came out here, damn near led the league in sacks the year before, almost. And then Randy Gregory came back and needed a mentor. He's a damn leader in our locker room. And they was like, okay, we gonna double team D-Law on pass sets, but you still got to run at him. D-Law proved he could do it versus the run too. And Randy Gregory started to eat. If D-Law not there, what you think they're gonna do to Randy? Double him. Double D-Law. Randy in the back half of the season rushed one-on-one free. What'd he do? Average a sack a game. Please. Anyway. Who want to see Amari Brown down on Thanksgiving? Boy, Miss Jackie, love our guys, boy. Yeah, but anyway, if y'all came in later, y'all could just rewind this, click play it again. Watch it on demand or something like that. I got a phone call to make. But I appreciate y'all for coming through. Doski Woski. Appreciate y'all for letting me come in and fuss about Cowboys fans. And, one more thing before I leave, man. People think when I refer to the 80%, because I have this theory that 80% of Cowboys fans are idiots, they're ignorant or irrational or emotional. Not all four, but they're one of the four. Idiots, irrational, emotional. Idiots, irrational, emotional. Ignorant, or they just don't know any better, right? Ignorant. Okay, cool. Those are my four, right? So what I mean by the 80% is they're either uninformed. You know what I'm saying? They get their get their information from First Take. Or they simply listen to some other Cowboy fan that don't know what the hell they talking about, or they're just making up stuff that doesn't make sense. So when I do this 80%, 20%, I'm not trying to separate us as a fan base. I want us all to be intelligent. I want the Cowboys fan base to be the other side around. I want the 80% to be logical fans and the 20 to be the ignorant. That's what I want. I'm not separating us. I'm simply here to educate people. Simply here to educate people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to kick nobody out the fan base or nothing like that, man. If you have an uninformed opinion, and people call me cocky and arrogant for this, fuck it. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. You know what I'm saying? If I come off that way, if I come off as anything, that's that person's problem. But I'm trying to educate people. Voch, what if I don't want you to educate me? Well, look stupid in the end, but I don't want you looking stupid out here. I don't want you saying dumb stuff like Anthony Brown is better than Byron Jones. Well, it's just not factually true. It's not even an opinion thing. Because I remember Anthony Brown was outside getting his ass kicked. Y'all remember they was kicking his ass? And they had to move Anthony Brown to the inside. And he was still getting his ass kicked. Then they had to move Anthony Brown to the inside, but they played him at depth. They said, okay, Anthony Brown is better inside at depth. We can see what's in front of him. Byron Jones does everything. I'm not belittling anybody. I just want us to be better fans. I put this quote on my Twitter the other day, man. I felt proud to know it. John Henry Clark. I only debate with my peers. Everybody else I educate. You know what I mean? And that might be the mantra of my channel. That might be my little slogan. I might put it on a t-shirt or something. I only debate with my peers. Everybody else I educate. And that's how I feel, man. That's how I feel. I need more peers. I need more peers. And that's what I'm working to do on this channel. If you're uninformed, I want to inform you so we can be peers. Then we'll debate. Besides that, I'm trying to teach you something. All right? J. Hart said, wait, somebody actually said that. Sure, John Henrik Clark. I'll put in the chat box. Black writer. John Henrik Clark. He actually changed his middle name to Henrik and added an E to his name. There you go. Anyway, amateur stargazer, salute to your service, sir. Appreciate you. Everything you did for this country. I get the build rifles for you, amateur stargazer. Salute to you, sir. Anyway, hey, like this video. If you're brand new here, subscribe, but you shouldn't be too brand new because y'all are here. But you may not have hit the notification bell. You know what I mean? Hit the notification bell so you know when I do random film sessions and streams just like this. And follow me on Twitter, VOCHLONBARDI. And tune into my draft stuff. I got a lot of draft stuff. And that's it. Peace, y'all. Salute.